Michael, couple of weeks on from the end of the World Championship, it's a new year, and for you, a different feeling and a new challenge that lies ahead, I guess.
Of course, you always need to have challenges, and that doesn't change anything for me at the moment. And head on and make sure I'm going to get the number one spot back, and I will do. I know that for sure. But you need to make sure you got the right focus and the right mindset. And of course, I hope the Corona situation can go out of the way quick enough for me, because everyone's hoping to get back to normal as quick as possible. But first everyone needs to try to get a vaccine. But I'm a little bit more positive now.
It's obviously been a tough time for everybody. Yourself, it was, there was a lot of focus on you last year and a lot of pressure. Do you think actually not being world number one going into this year might actually help you a little bit, just to focus on your form and winning those tournaments again?
Yeah, I think I started on building up my form up in the last few months. I thought I played a right World Championship. Of course, Dave Kistel played a game he never probably played in his life on television, but they also count towards the other players like Joe Cullen, like my first and second game as well. They all played really well, but things like that happen in any kind of sport, and sometimes you have to accept it, but don't keep accepting it. You need to work hard, and if you work hard, you're gonna reach your targets, and that's why you need to keep aiming for. And I always will do. Of course, it's not nice that I'm not number one anymore, but I think if I need to call out someone who deserves it, I think it's Gerwyn Price, definitely at the moment. I'll be back, don't worry.
What were your initial thoughts when you woke up on January the 4th and all of a sudden that you weren't world number one anymore? Was there any relief in that?
No relief at all. Of course, that's not the most pleasant moment for me, because interviews, this, that. But that's part of any sport. I've been on the top of the table 7.5 years or something, and things like that happens. And of course, maybe this is going to help me, because what you just said as well, this can help me in a good way there and get the hunger again. Because people probably forget I'm already on the tour quite long, but I feel good. I feel relaxed. But when you put yourself targets and things are going to get back to normal, hopefully this year again, then I can do some proper damage again, and I feel I can do it. And of course, Gerwyn and all that, they're all really playing really well and really good darts. But I still believe if I play my top game, I'm going to get that spot back quickly enough.
I know something that's been talked about in the past is the kind of tall poppy syndrome, or as Phil Taylor described it last week, about Manchester United syndrome, where when you're the top person, everybody else raises their game against you. And probably you look back through the last year, I know you said at the World Championship, but also you look back through some of Simon Whitlock's performances in the World Match Play, in the World Grand Prix. You look at Ian White in the European Championship, players who really raise their game.
Yeah, it's not that whoever I played this year, from the Grand Slam upwards, they all played phenomenal game against me. And of course, in the beginning, my game wasn't 100% there yet, but I think in the last 2-3 months, I'm starting to play really good darts again. For instance, in the Grand Prix, I had a tournament average of 95, 96 in double in, double out. That's insane. I've done that tournament in the past with not even having an average over the 90. So then you can see how much it changed, but that's gone, and you always need to look to the future, and that's what I'm doing now as well. And set yourself targets again, goals, and make sure you're sharp again for the new season.
The first goal, I guess, is to win back that Ladbrokes Masters title in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, of course, that's really important as well. It's a nice tournament to start off the year. It's not ranked, but still an important one to see where you stand at that moment. Of course, I've not been sitting still. I've been to Winmore, to the company. I had some time off now, so we are busy on producing some new darts for me. I still have a couple of choices, but we get there, and I think from there on, I think it's a nice tournament to try out my new Winmore darts and start off the year with a nice tournament. And the Masters is always a nice one. It's the top players in there, nice formats, and yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah, we don't know who you're going to play yet, but Jose de Sousa, someone who won his first big TV title last year, or Johnny Clayton, the man who ended those 5 years as Masters champion. So I think you know you're in for a game, whoever it is.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any easy games anymore. You know, I mean, if you qualify for tournaments like that, then you're a good player. And Johnny Clayton, everyone knows what he's capable of. And Jose de Sousa, great player, but he's been a little bit off the pitch in the last 2 months, I think. But yeah, still, you don't know where he stands at this stage. Same for myself, because of course at this moment we didn't have any tournaments for 2 weeks, and for us that's long because it's BDC in the last few months put it on tournaments nearly every week. But gave myself some time to prepare myself, and gonna prepare myself for the Masters, and I want to start off the season good, so I need to make sure I'm ready for that one.
You mentioned that you've made a couple of changes to your darts. Obviously, this time last year, all the talk was about the fact that you were moving to win more and starting off with new darts. Are these just minor tweaks that you think will just be that couple of % difference, perhaps?
Can do, but it's also I can throw with any dart, but you need to feel comfortable with it. I have, of course, so many good memories with my old darts, but I can feel now they start to worn out a bit, and then you need to make the right choice for yourself and move over to another dart. Last year at this time I did the same, but with the Corona time I didn't practice as much at the beginning of the year. Yeah, it didn't really help out in my favor. It's also my own responsibility, and I take the blame for that, and I just need to make sure it doesn't happen to me this year. And I feel good, I feel comfortable, and yeah, looking forward to it.